All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all elect Akim, Wa'akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit. All right, for this one, you had this thing that just happened out in Florida. It says, Florida GameStop employee charged after fatally shooting suspected shoplifter over Pokemon cards, police say. Hey, it's early in the morning, y'all. Salat. But so you had this Jake, probably stealing some Pokemon cards or whatever, and he got smoked. Now, according to the law, according to biblical law, you can actually kill a thief if you catch them in the middle of the act. Now, specifically breaking into your home. Right now, the guy who shot him should, in today's society that we're living in, is it a reasonable course of action to shoot a guy who's just grabbing some Pokemon cards and who may not be fighting back, isn't trying to arm rob you, he just snuck them in his pocket and tried to run out? No. If you can't chase the little nigga down or trip him on the way out, just let the little nigga have it. Is it worth shooting a guy and having to deal with all this? Of course not. Nevertheless, this young nigga should not have been stealing. Had he had not been thieving, he would not have found himself in this situation. And that's the key. That's the fulcrum point. That's what all this hangs on. If he wasn't stealing, he wouldn't have found himself in this situation. Don't steal, and you might not have to get killed. And when you go to the comments,
for the family, I'm sorry. I'm extremely sorry for the family.
33-year-old Derek Guerrero stood before a Broward County judge Wednesday after police say he shot and killed a man for shoplifting.
Upon the victim trying to door with the merchandise run out the front door, the manager observed him and yelled at him, retrieved a firearm, and shot one round towards the victim.
Is there anything you want to say to the victim?
So this is the guy, and it looks like a Jake, and he was probably just tired of it. But when you come to the comments, and we're going to see the title of this video, The Spirit of Barabbas Lovers. You're going to look and see, our people have a disgusting habit of always defending the wicked. Don't nobody stand up and defend the righteous, but everybody stands up and defends the wicked. The whole George Floyd situation. Was he a man worthy of protesting for? No. Was Mike Brown worthy of protesting for? No. Now, Trayvon Martin wasn't a thief. That's arguable. You can argue that one, right? Who else we got? You see what I'm saying? A lot of the Jakes who have died famously by police or by Edomite or whatsoever have you, had they not been doing something evil, and when I say evil, I mean evil in reference to the scriptures, because fuck the so-called white man's laws. If you out here running around being a fool, don't be surprised when something bad happens to you. But our people defend them and glorify them and deify them, but don't nobody defend the righteous. Don't nobody, defend us when we getting fucked off, right? So you just reading some of the comments. It says he killed him because he was black, not the cards. Somebody right here, $25K for a body. I know people with the $250K bond for weed. System messed up. So they're saying, oh, how come he's getting out for so cheap? Says right here, black or white, killing someone over Pokemon cards is just unnecessary. Now, that's arguable. That's understandable. Would I have smoked a nigga over Pokemon cards? Most likely not. Most likely not. But right here, this is one of the comments. This is what really inspired the video. It says, do better as parents and as human beings. Shit, y'all praising the thief shows where y'all morals are at. Pokemon cards or your home. This guy was committing a crime. Morals come from one's home. Do better ain't nothing like giving the stereotype much more right than wrong here. So right here, this guy was calling Jake out, and you had certain Jake, and you see he got 441, 144 comments, because what he said was true. You have some people, hey, right here, this was this was a black woman who agreed with him right here. Spot on. She gave the bullseye emoji, because he was right. Right here. I think they was just saying killing Buddy over GameStop items was a bit it wasn't necessary, but the nigga should have been stealing, and he wouldn't have had to worry about getting smoked. All right, so let's go see where that spirit comes from, man. Cause hey, Jake, you know, our people just love and fucking defend evil. You know, nigga, that could have been me. Shit, that could have been me. He would have, you know, that type of spirit, nigga. That could have been me. Let me see. Type in Barabbas. So let's see where that spirit comes from. Let's tie that in biblically, because our people historically love to defend evil. So let's go to right here. This is Matthew 27. Let's go 15. Matthew 27 and 15. We'll get a couple of the variations out of the gospel when it's given this account. It says, "Now at that feast the governor was wont to release unto the people a prisoner whom they would, and they had then a notable prisoner called Barabbas. Therefore when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto him, Whom will ye that I release unto you, Barabbas or Yahushua, which is called Hamashiach? For he knew that for envy they had delivered him." So, you know, they were given the choice to have Yahushua be shown mercy or some nigga Barabbas. And as we're going to get in some of the other precepts, it says Barabbas was a thief and a murderer. All right, so who are they going to shout to release? Who are they going to shout to release? Right here, going down to verse 20. It says, "But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barabbas and destroy Yahushua. The governor answered and said unto them, Whether of the twain will ye that I release unto you? They said, Barabbas. Pilate saith unto them, What shall I do then with Yahushua, which is called Hamashiach? They all say unto him, Let him be crucified." Fucking demons. Fucking demons. So let's do this. Now that I know how it's spelled. So that's our people. Releasing, releasing a badman, you know, as Benjamin has said, badman, right? Let me get another one. Just looking at this guy's track record, Matthew 15 and 5. It says, "But Yahushua answered nothing, so that Pilate marveled. Now at the feast he released unto them one prisoner, whomsoever they desired. And there was one named Barabbas, which lay bound with them that had made insurrection with him, who had committed murder in the insurrection." So this guy was coming up against Rome, an insurrectionist. All right, a fucking a no-gooder. You know, he didn't have no patience. He wasn't following Yahushua. He was out being a wild nigga. Right here, from another angle. Let's get John 18 and 39. It says, "But ye have a custom," this is Pilate speaking, "that I should release unto you one at the Passover. Will ye therefore that I release unto you the King of the Jews? Then cried they again, saying, Not this man, but Barabbas. Now Barabbas was a robber." So this man was a murderer and a robber. And many of these, you know what, let's go back to that, back to this post. Many of these young Israelites that find themselves killed while in the middle of a crime, you know, they're not getting killed because they were on their way to college, or they were on their way to go paint, or they were walking dogs, or granted, you know, I'm not, you know, the curses, you know, Jake do be getting tore up out of nowhere, but you understand what I'm saying. These niggas who get media fame, you know, outcry when they perish, you know, they was in the middle of some nigga shit. They wasn't combing their grandmother's hair, right? They weren't teaching their little cousin how to tie his shoes, and the devil came up and just smoked them off. Nothing. These niggas was on bullshit. So let's look at Metro out here. What's going on out here in Metro D? Let me see. Let me find something. Let me see. Okay, you look at an example like this. You know, like when one of these let me see. Damn it. Okay, right here it says popular Georgia rapper Rotten rotten kinfolk shit, has been sentenced to 20 years in prison for burglary with a firearm. Right here it says 20 years for robbery. Who house he go in? The president? 20 ball for a robbery? That shit ain't right. 15 years for something back in 2012 is crazy. So look at it. They're man, you shouldn't get that. This nigga, look, man, y'all, this shit don't fail. You see it. You see it. Our people defend evil. This is why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is coming with pure judgment. You can't talk to these niggas. You can't talk to these niggas. Judgment has to be displayed upon them by way of absorbing them of their life force. They must be their life force must be confiscated from them. That's the only way they'll understand. Micah, what is that? Micah 3. Yep. Micah 3:1. It says, and I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment? Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from off them and their flesh from off their bones. And the main point being the upper part of verse 2, because this is, getting into how, our leaders aren't teaching us properly. I'm dealing with the fact that the top of verse 2 says, who hate the evil and love the good. And you see that in our people's speech, their thoughts, and their actions. They justify, man, fuck that nigga. Fuck the nigga, right? Because if this nigga ran up in your shit, armed robbing, then nigga, man, I was trying to, I should have killed him. That type spirit. They'd have been wanting to kill him. But just because he's a rapper or an athlete or a fucking artist, our people show that respect to persons. Well, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai ain't no respect to persons. And that's why that's put in the law in the first place. Because our people respect of persons. That's a trait that Israelites have, being respect to persons. Depending on your status or title, you can shimmy your way out of some shit in front of niggas. Let Sexy Red commit a crime right now, or Meg the Stallion, or Cardi B, and the judge talking about giving them life. Motherfucker, it'll be a fucking black war on the internet. Negroes might actually finally revolt that day. Jake, Negroes, Latinos, Native. Jake might actually, if all of a sudden a verdict came out saying Cardi B, Meg the Stallion, Sexy Red, and all these famous thoughts that these niggas love, all getting sent to do life sentences, niggas would literally be jumping out their front door with an AK-47 in hand, heading up to the goddamn White House. Everybody storming the White House. All right, Deuteronomy 1:17, it says, ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great. Ye shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is Yahweh's. And the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it. And this is our people. So our people have more respect unto, people rather than what's right. And that's the problem. That's my cousin. Well, your cousin was just in a robbery. Your cousin just fucking R-worded. That guy George Floyd, shit. He was kicking pregnant black women in the stomach, all that stuff, right? Just because a nigga, your cousin or your homie or your favorite rapper doesn't give them any fucking leeway, man. So, just a real quick video, man. That spirit, that Barabbas loving ass spirit, that shit is vexing. It's without fail. Whenever you see a Jake, like this, a picture with their mugshot, and they're about to get sent away for some time, whenever you see the comments, you will without fail, you will have niggas defending them. And that's about to come to an end. Ain't finna keep on defending fucking wickedness, man. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Rakak Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the like Akim, Wa Akwa, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.